bitch, a ribbon over toe. We invented the cherry tomato and Waze USB drives and the Iron Dome. Israeli salad, Uzi Stenton, Jaffa's orange grow. Microchips is us, iPhone cameras us, taco salads us, Bodagabamo's us, Olive Garden us, White Phosphor us, Sabra Hamas, Hezbollah us.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody, and welcome to Bad Hasbara,
the world's most moral and on location podcast. Hi, everyone.
That's right. My name is Matt Lieb. I will be your most Jordanian tourist co-host for this podcast.
And I'm Daniel Mate, and I'll be your most Transjordanian co-host. It's ironic that Transjordan is its dead name.
Oh, that's crazy. I never thought about it that way. We're off to a roaring start here on the world's most moral podcast, telling you about our wonderful vacation.
We're telling you about our where, but not quite our why.
That's right. We're never going to tell you our why. Our why is
you'll
secret.
find out. You'll
Yeah.
find out.
I just want to say, for those of you who are confused and maybe scared, I promise we're not Mossad ops.
No.
This was not a gigantic ruse.
If we were, we would tell you.
That's right. I really would, though. I couldn't help myself. That's why, when I'm watching the show Breaking Bad, I'm just like, I don't know, 4 episodes into season 1, if I'm Walter White, I'd be like, Skylar, I'm making meth. Just because it would be too exciting to keep the secret to myself this whole time. You know what I'm saying?
I just thought it was a law that when your wife asks you straight up, are you lying to me and leading a complete secret double life?
Yeah.
You actually have to tell her.
You do.
It's kind of implausible that you
right.
kept it from her like that. Men don't lie.
Men don't lie. I especially don't. And when I do, it's very obvious. Like, ask me if I'm a Mossad op.
Matt, are you a Mossad op?
No. See? I'm very trustworthy. Give us 5 stars and a review on all of your local podcast apps, wherever you are in the world, whether it be the United States of America or Jordan. If you happen to be in Jordan, give us 5 stars and a review on the Jordan podcast app.
Or the very friendly Gulf states.
Yeah, the very, very friendly Gulf states who also probably have podcast apps. I don't really know about them, but they're probably good. Yeah, so do that. And also subscribe on all of the platforms in which you can subscribe. Patreon, Substack, YouTube, fucking... That's it. That's all of them. Do that if you would like to view us. Because that's the thing. Those of you who are listening right now, who are just listening on the podcast apps, you're not seeing the full effect. I mean, we are in a hotel room right now together. And you probably want to see that if you are someone who, enjoys visually consuming this podcast. I am not one of those people. I do not like to see me nor my face. Shout out to producer Adam Levin.
Should I go get the camels and get them in front of the camera to block your face?
Oh,
anyone see the pictures of us riding camel?
Okay, so
we rode cam.
We rode camel. We put our little camel toes on top of some camels, and it's very cute. Here's a photo of us together. We're here in Petra. This is
That's a very Trump pronunciation. They're in Petra.
We're in Petra, beautiful city, the Rose City, the Treasury.
Very old, older than Chuck Schumer.
Some are saying more grand than the Trump Hotel. I don't think it's more grand than the Trump Hotel.
In fact, we have a plan to improve Petra. We're going to bring UFC.
That's right.
To it.
We're going to bring Dana White.
Beautiful,
Dana White coming to Petra.
Beautiful bodies of men kicking each other in the face.
Beautiful men.
Civilizing Petra at last.
This is us just looking cute. I don't know. This is another one. Look at us. Look how cute we are.
That's us at Wadi Rum.
Wadi Rum. That's us.
Right next to Wadi Jin.
That's Daniel in real life does those jokes in real life. If people don't know. I mean,
you weren't sure until you spent 10 hours in a car with me the last few days.
Well, that's the thing. So it's like I've spent, time with you in person, and you've made puns. But I always wondered, like, at what point do you get tired of yourself? Never is the answer.
It's how God speaks to me and through me.
Yes, Daniel.
That and song references. There was a sign at Wadi Rum that said,
slip,
trip, fall, or something like that.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, there's a sweet inspiration song, slip, trip.
Mm-hmm.
Fell in love. I mean, this is my divine channel.
It's his gift, his curse, depends on how you look at it.
And the rest of my life is a disaster.
That's true. And also just another little a cutie. This is a cute. Look at this is us. This is us here in the fucking.
Hello, Danielle. Tell us about your experience here.
Ahalan, as they say here. Ahalan, Sababa, and Yala, as we say over there. Because I don't know if you can see him. There, the flag there, a flag of freedom and democracy.
Whoa, there it
This
is.
water here in Aqaba, it's not democratic.
So just so everyone knows, we were in Aqaba here. This
Not
is
to be confused with Agrabah,
very different. That's the fake place from Aladdin.
where they cut off your nose if they don't like your face. It's barbaric, but hey, it's home.
It's also a lyric that got cut out of Aladdin. I learned that. One of the many fun facts I learned on the trip. And this is so.
Please enjoy all facts equally.
This is you can see. What can you see? The Sinai Desert,
you can see the Sinai
Egypt.
Desert, Egypt, and then you can see
And you can
Eilat,
see this-
right at the crotch of the Gulf. And
Yeah.
Of course, the Israelis call it the Gulf of Eilat.
Right.
The Jordanians call it the Gulf of Aqaba.
That's right. Everyone knows it as the Gulf of Aqaba.
Yeah.
And in fact, you can't even say Israel out here without people being like, you mean Palestine? And I'm like,
Who would try such a thing?
I love that. Yeah. First of all, Daniel. That's the thing. Daniel always then says, "Well, no, I know."
I try to do the nuance in post,
Yeah.
and of course my Arabic is nowhere near good enough, and their English usually doesn't rise to the level of understanding my tone.
Yeah. No, you have to understand. The way I said Israel was like, I was sneering. You don't understand, but I was sneering. Anyways, here's a little bit more.
You can feel it on your feet when you walk. It's not, you have no vote about the temperature. Over there, we are free to, we get whatever we want.
I'm sorry. There's a full version of that you can see on our social media. Really fun. We've been having a great time.
You probably can't tell from the resolution of that video, and even from the high res video, it's tough to see. If you look, you squint out at the little crotch part of the bay where Eilat is.
Yeah.
There is a massive fucking barge, I guess.
Yeah.
With the waving Israeli flag
That's right.
on it. Just like they can't even leave a beautiful oceanscape alone
Yeah. No.
without putting their fucking Nazi tattoo on it. And they don't even have the decency to cover it up.
Well,
and
no,
then
they're
try to
making
run
it
for office
bigger.
years later.
We were talking to someone. You posted the video in the group chat and you showed the image of that flag, and they said they keep making it bigger. It's like an infamous flag. It's the infamous Gulf of Aqaba Israeli fuck you that they keep doing, making the flag bigger and bigger so that everyone on the Jordanian and Egyptian side can see it. Anyways, just a couple of capos out here enjoying the wonderful and hospitable nature of the Jordanian people.
Loving it. Eating some saja, some mansaf, I think it's called. Wonderful food, wonderful people.
Wonderful people. Truly, everyone is
Palestinian, first of all.
First of all, everyone's Palestinian, and everyone is so kind and just so inviting and generous, and everyone is just cool. And it's weird because I'm like, aren't you supposed to kill me? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've been waiting for them to murder me.
Yeah, it's like humor me a little by ending
killing
my
me.
life.
Yeah.
Work with me here.
Honestly, I'd feel better if you did. If you could just kill me, and then as I lay dying, I could be like, I knew it. Then
You're like, oh,
yeah.
at least I'm released from that cognitive dissonance.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Pain is over.
Oh, finally, I get to just believe in a one-dimensional world. So it's been really wonderful.
Just bury me with my bigotry on.
Yeah. Shout out to everyone who has also come up to us and
Recognized us.
Recognized us from this podcast. I had no idea we had so many fans in this region, and it's been really, really freaking cool, guys.
It's been great. And we do look forward at some point to letting you know why, besides refreshing our sex life and
Yeah,
keeping
yeah.
things spicy,
That's right. Yeah.
we came all this way.
That's
There
right.
is a reason. Then
Yeah,
we'll
well,
let you know
obviously,
at some point.
we just found our relationship, gone a little stale. That's what happens after,
Especially a long distance relationship.
2.5 years of a long distance relationship with a podcast partner, and the sex starts to get boring. And so we're like, let's go over to Jordan. But no, there's a real reason. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be fun. We got to stay a little bit mum on it. It's not a big deal. It's just a cute, cool little project that we're working on together here. So we will hopefully be introducing you to that project soon.
Yeah, baby.
But for now, let me tell you that today's episode is brought to you by United Palestinian Appeal. United Palestinian Appeal has worked in Gaza for over 45 years and is currently providing critical pharmaceuticals, medical supplies, and vaccines in the region. Additionally, they provide farm aid, clothing, and sleeping bags for families in Gaza. So if you would like to donate any of the money that you have to a worthy cause, go to upaconnect.org and donate now. We strongly encourage it. Just go.
Wait, tell you this.
Mm.
If you donate all the money you have,
Yeah.
all of it, and you
Uh-huh.
can send us proof that you donated all your money, we'll start a fundraiser to get you a little bit back.
Yeah. I'd suggest not doing what he said. That's the best way to avoid extra work for everyone. You know what I'm saying? So instead, donate whatever you can let go of. Maybe not everything. That's a lot. But whatever you can, please do. 1 month bottom tier Patreon if you do. Yeah, exactly. You'll get it for 1 month. So go to upaconnect.org. Click the link. It's in the description. Daniel,
Heck yeah.
we're in Jordan.
Yeah, man.
Tell me, baby, what's the spin?
Well, Jordan is spinning today. I don't have any records with me, but these are all records in my collection.
That's right.
Starting with Scarface, The
Yes.
Diary, real name, Brad Jordan.
I did not know that.
That's his name.
Look at that. I thought his real name was Tony Montana. Tony Montana, folks.
First, you get the ghetto boys. Then you get the solo career.
Then you get the women. Her woman is so fucking polluted. She can't even have my baby.
I don't think I've seen Scarface all the way through once.
You
I've
gotta
seen-
see it. It's
I've
so
probably
good.
seen every scene, but I
Yeah.
don't think I've ever watched it.
My favorite part is when in that scene right before that, he's just looking, I think it's a TV, and he just goes, look, pelican. I just like, he's just looking at a pelican on TV. So we got Scarface.
Scarface, Brad Jordan. New Kids on the
Oh
Block.
boy, we're adding that to the to the playlist.
We sure are, man. I
Oof.
got it in my collection. Because do you know their names? Remember? Donnie, Jonathan, Joey,
Mike, probably. Derek.
Yeah, there's one guy,
Greg.
and Jordan Knight. That's the guy on the right there.
There is a Jordan.
yeah.
Okay.
He's sort of the probably the best singer among them.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson, Dangerous, featuring the song "Will You Be There," which starts with "Hold me like the river."
Jordan.
That's right.
Did I do the right key?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I know that song.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
And I will then say to them,
Yeah. I did.
"You
know.
are my friend."
Yeah, I know a little
On
bit.
another album, he says, "Do me, screw me, everybody do me."
What is? They say
They don't really care about
wife me, kike me. What is he? What is it? Kick me, kike me.
Does he actually say "kike me"?
He does.
I thought "Jew me, screw me" was the only thing. He
No,
doubles
he
down.
says kick me, kike me. Don't you black and white me or some shit. He straight up says kike me. Chat, if I'm wrong, let me know if I just invented kike me. But I love the idea of putting a sign on someone's back that says kike me and just I mean, I don't
Everyone
really
talks
do
about that unreleased song, "Palestine, Don't You Cry." But I mean,
And you know who rehabbed them after that? Oh, that's right. Rabbi Shmuley Bodiach
wow,
became his rabbi to tell him, not to,
Do you think they worked out some kind of sponsorship deal for toys?
probably like sex toys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure they did.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Parody.
Folks.
Parliament Funkadelic, or
Mm.
this is Parliament, Mothership Connection. The song Mothership Star Child has the refrain that Dr. Dre and Snoop used on Let Me Ride. Swing down, sweet chariot, stop and let me ride.
Right.
And the
Oh,
connection
yeah.
there is in Swing Down, Sweet Chariot. Well, I looked over Jordan, and what did I see?
all right, I see.
Digging
I
in the
see.
crates for
You found it. Though.
illusions. Yeah.
You found it.
And then finally, I don't know if this is finally it. This is the last one.
No,
it's
the second to
fifth.
last.
Okay. Captain Beefheart and the Magic Band. Lick my decals off, baby.
Is Frank Zappa?
No.
His son.
It's Captain Beefheart.
Is that his son?
Not his son, but you know they were
It
contemporaries.
sounds like his son. I
Yeah.
feel like he didn't he name his son weird shit like that?
Dweezil.
Yeah, Dweezil.
Moon Unit
Moon
was his
Unit.
daughter.
Not Captain Beefheart.
No, Captain Beefheart is his own guy.
So his own separate guy.
Tom Waits basically stole his whole vocal style from Captain Beefheart.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Anyway, this album is called Lick My Decals Off, and it has a song called Petrified Forest.
Oh, we went
We
to
were in
Petra.
Petra.
We went to Petra.
So
As you guys might remember from the previous photo.
that's right. And finally, James Brown with 20 all-time greatest hits, including the song "It's a Man's World."
Oh wow. Wow. It's a man's world.
It's a man's world. He really gets that oin in there.
You could have also did a DVDA, Trey Parker and Matt Stone's group with their song, Now You're a Man. Do you know that?
No.
Oh, dude, you gotta. I know you're a big South Park
I am a
guy.
big South Park
You would
guy.
love
I'm not a completist. with this,
DVDA. That's the name of their band from early on. I won't tell you what it stands for, but it's an impossible sex position, let's just say. Anyways,
I could have gone with Eurythmics. I Need a Man, but there's a lot. But
Either way.
I went back to the classic.
I love that you went to the classics. That is what's spinning, not just in the Matte household, but also in Jordan, where we are. We've been listening to a lot of the spin. Forget the name.
Dr. Kick.
Dr. Kick, who makes the What's the Spin playlist and updates it on Spotify. I want to let you know your work has been greatly appreciated because there's a lot of driving the last couple of days, and we've been listening to the playlist nonstop.
I wish I had that screenshot of my phone when we were driving up the Dead Sea yesterday.
Oh my
Coming-
god!
I forgot to share this.
Yeah,
Maybe we can add it in post.
yeah.
It's so funny. We're driving up the Jordanian side of the Dead Sea,
Mhm.
and it's beautiful.
Mhm.
And of course, you're looking across it at Mordor.
Yeah, straight up.
And at a certain point, my reception's going in and out, but I've got bars.
Bars.
Bars. Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
And then I get a screenshot that says, "Welcome to Israel.
Yeah, that's right.
You have
Unlimited.
our
text.
international plan." Blah,
Yeah.
blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Fuck you! I'm not in Israel."
Yeah.
Their cell coverage is fucking colonialist
Yeah,
too.
even their cell coverage is starting to do fucking greater Israel. It is fucking insane. I couldn't believe it because it's not like, we're not talking like a couple of inches away. It's like cross the whole fucking Dead Sea.
Yeah.
And they were just like, welcome to Israel. You are Jewish, so you get the good cell service. Fuck you.
The microchip in your circumcised penis went off.
And
We know you are near. We sensed your
Yeah,
presence.
yeah. We could smell you. We have a nose for Jews.
And now I sense you wish to continue your search for young Lieb and Mate.
What was the song though that you were listening to in the screenshot? It showed.
Oh, hold on a second.
Yeah, he's got to find it.
It's funny.
But it's great. It was like the perfect storm of getting your cell phone colonized by Israel while we're listening to.
Should have known better by Sufjan Stevens.
That's right. Yeah. It was good. It was a good time. But we haven't done a podcast in a little bit
No, we haven't.
because we had to fly fucking 17 hours. At least for me, it was like 17 hours flying, and we luckily were able to put out the live episode for everyone. We hope everyone enjoyed that.
It was fun to revisit. Man.
It was great. I
All
was
of it
really
so funny.
I forgot. I forgot just how good that show was. It was just really fun. We got to do more live shows.
I agree.
They're really fun.
It turns out it's a big world.
It turns out people, at least enough people know this podcast that we can probably, set our sights a little higher for where we go. But because of that, we didn't, do new episodes. And because of that, we have had endless fucking content that has just been cycling in and out of the news for the last week and going a little bit crazy because we're like, I don't even know how we're going to do a show when there's so much shit to talk about.
But I think we've distilled it,
We've tried.
and maybe this episode will be less than 4 hours long. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to do our best to make this a reasonable, episode. Like, because we got to get dinner, at some point.
I actually have a leftover falafel sandwich in the
yeah?
in the fridge. So if we gotta power through,
Yeah,
we could do it. But I don't want to.
we're not gonna eat
We gotta
on the
save our
podcast.
voices.
We got to save our voices. But we did our best, and we have a lot of content for you today. So I don't know, line up at the trough, piggies, because it's slop eating time. Sorry.
And this will be our episode for next week too. So piggies will get this.
Yeah.
So if you're not a patron member and you're feeling like, hey, this is especially out of date. Well, first of all, the people who got it first, it was already out of date by the time they got it.
Right,
Of
exactly.
what Matt said. But secondly, you could have gotten it 3 or 4 days earlier.
That's
Go
right.
to patreon.com/badasbar.
That's right. And those of you who are watching this on Patreon or on the YouTube memberships or on Substack, hi, and we thank you so much. We love you guys. We truly do. You guys are amazing, and we thank you for your patience. And we will be back to our regularly scheduled, shows by the week of the 15th. Then everything goes back to normal, 2 episodes per week, all that shit. But yes, let's talk about what has happened. And we should probably start with the Israel Day Parade. What do you think?
I agree.
Okay, so New York City, often known as Jew York City, had a parade. And by the way, not known as Jew York City by me. I don't call it. I don't do that. They had a parade, what was it? Israel Pride?
The Israel Day Parade.
Yeah, they had a Nazi march in the middle of New York, that's fine and normal. Every city does it. And can you tell me a little bit about what this is? Is this a yearly thing?
Yeah, it's a yearly thing.
Mm-hmm.
Beginning of June. I've never been to it, so I can't tell you much.
Mm.
But it's a chance for everybody to show up and show out and show off their obsequious,
Love of ethno-states.
love of ethno-states and rim job capabilities when it comes to the ass crack of the world.
Yeah, they
Um,
really do love to get that tongue deep in there.
Deep in the Port of Eilat.
That's right.
Really right up in that.
Right. And, all fine and good for, nationalists to be weird nationalists. What's always strange, I think, about Israel is the cognitive dissonance and the way in which this total rabid dog of a state is just able to have legitimacy by members of our government showing up and participating in the events.
Yeah, this pageantry of cuckedness.
Yes.
Cuckedness.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Cucked.
yeah, quite cucked. Very cucked indeed. We had, of course, Zoran Mamdani, the Islamist mayor of New York, more like Bye Jews York. He he decided not to go to the Israel Day Parade. He was busy doing anti-Semitic hate crimes, but instead he sent in his stead his super Zionist police commissioner, Jessica Tisch,
Who referred to the parade as one of the most joyful days of the year.
Mhm.
And she was very happy to go. She's like an heiress, right? Is she like, she remember the Tisch family, like the NYU?
I
went to the
assumed-
Tisch School of the Arts. I feel like she's probably related.
I assumed that her last name meant that she was part of she was related to the school.
Yeah.
The Tisch school. And that's NYU, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
so she's so private school that her last name is the name of a private school. So there was the march. And of course, the big controversy that came out of it was Smotrich was there.
Yeah. Before we get to him, let's just show a few things from it. So first of all, here's a picture, a placard that some of the lovely attendees made of Rama Doaji, Zoran's wife. There, it looks, it's 2-dimensional. It's literally 2-dimensional.
That's right. They literally printed her out.
Wearing a fake T-shirt that says NYC Israel and a pin. Can you read that for us, Matt?
It says, wait, what does it say? Oh, I love Hashem.
Yeah, I love
HSHM. Yeah, which I assume is them saying Hashem.
Yeah. I love the Jewish God. And then there's the video of
It's so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Because like putting "I love Hashem" on there is supposed to be like, oh, she'll hate it because she hates Jew God. It's
she
all
believes in Allah.
right. It's all the same God. It's just another word for fucking God. These people are so fucking Islamophobic that they've truly bought into the idea that Allah is a Muslim God specifically, not just the word for God. It drives me fucking crazy. So it's the same thing with Hashem. They're like,
Allah, Eloheinu,
Yeah.
absolutely the same.
whatever, dog, whatever you want to call God. It's different languages, same concept.
There's a New York City councilwoman, Ina Vernikoff.
This is
This is them dancing around, or basically trying to humiliate Zoran in effigy. Hold on to that concept because we'll talk about effigy later.
So if you can see, there's also the cardboard cutout of Zoran, and they're standing next to him. He's holding an Israeli flag. They're all giving thumbs up.
She tweeted like,
Vernikov is like a true Islamophobic scumbag piece of shit, constantly tweeting out lies about Muslims in New York, tweeting out just blatant Islamophobia that would get anyone into hot water if it were reversed and if it were about Jews.
We need to shoot her and Valentina Gomez into space, where they
Into
can
space.
start
Into
their
space.
own
Into space.
their own like racist immigrant
Yes.
podcast.
Yes, we need to shoot her into space. Just that needed to into space. It needed to come so much faster
After shoot her,
because I was sweating.
right?
But yes, I would love.
No,
to
we need to shoot her a text and say, "Hey, that was dope.
yeah.
What you did at the park."
Yeah. We need to execute I can't even do it.
Execute her plan for self-promotion
so that she could go to space.
Yeah.
There we go. Something happened there.
But so that's about the level of highbrowness of this this parade. But there's always a fly in the ointment.
Mm-hmm.
And over in Israel, it's Ben Gvir. And over here, or over at the parade, this time it was the surprise inclusion. No one told them he was coming.
Yeah.
Of Bezalel Smotrich.
Yeah.
And of course, this caused a real crisis.
Which is it's so funny whenever these elected officials have to pretend to be mad about something that Israel does, because they truly at this point they don't know. They're just like, you just tell me, send me an email when I'm supposed to be mad. Because as far as I know, every time I attack Israel for what I believe is like a very reasonable critique, I get told that I'm going to get primaried. So instead of that, you just let me know when you're okay with me saying something is wrong. And they all got this message regarding Smotrich.
But it's very handy to have those red lines be embodied by two individuals.
Sure. Yeah.
Ben Gvir, Smotrich, bad.
Yeah.
Israel, good.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Israel, good. Yeah. Current Israeli government, bad.
That's right.
Israel, good.
Yeah.
Everything Israel
does bad.
No.
Well, I guess like everything Israel does
good,
justifiable.
Yeah, yeah. But these guys who are brazen about saying every part out loud and articulating faithfully the principles, logics, values, and prejudices and worldviews that undergird all those actions, this cannot stand.
I cannot believe this. And it's in the way they talk about him too, because their critiques of him have to be broad, because they can't say that, oh, Smotrich, oh, you mean the person who is directly responsible for the pogroms that we have seen, in rising in number throughout, the post-October 7th West Bank. You've seen pogrom after pogrom. You've seen more and more blatant encroachment on Palestinian land.
Have we ever made a Wallace and Pogromit joke?
We have? I don't think so.
That's pretty good.
I like that.
I mean, it's totally out of place. But
Save that.
I will. Yeah.
Just like log Wallace and
Gromit.
Pug
That's
Gromit.
a capital idea. Let's go steal some sheep.
No, it's time for us to go and beat some villagers to death. Yeah. But yeah, the horrible things that you've been seeing have all been with the blessing of Bezalel Smotrich, and the way in which he is, of course, criticized is like, it was wrong for anyone, to allow this
Islamophobia is the go-to red line, and we'll see that later when Letitia James and Kathy Hochul. But let's first let's look at their decrying him and condemning him, and then we'll look at how that lines up against their presence at the actual march and what they said at the march.
Yeah.
So here's Kathy Hochul. Bezalel Smotrich is a far-right extremist whose hateful and divisive rhetoric is fundamentally at odds with the values we hold dear in New York. Yesterday's parade, which I was happy to march in and speak at, was a celebration of Jewish pride, community, and unity. I strongly condemn his participation. He ruined it.
Yeah. We had a perfectly fine Apartheid Appreciation Day parade, and all of a sudden, this Smotrich guy comes up doing far-right extremism. Calling him simply a far-right extremist whose hateful rhetoric, is at odds with the values of New York is really bearing the lead of he is a literal war criminal. I mean, everything
and government
minister of Israel, who is constantly in direct violation with international law with what he's doing in the West Bank. Constantly.
He's wanted.
Yes.
By the ICC.
It is beyond ridiculous and absurd to make your statement here be like, this guy sure is a far right guy.
Bezalel Smotrich, who some are calling the Joe Rogan of Israel.
Exactly.
I heard he spread COVID conspiracies.
This guy's got some crazy conspiracy theories out there, talking Pizzagate, talking QAnon. It's like, no. He's not a poster. He's not a podcaster. He's literally in the government.
Yeah.
He is a high-powered minister within the Netanyahu government. So fuck off with this, I cannot believe this. Yeah.
Corporal Himmler is a far-right extremist.
Yeah, right.
We were simply trying to enjoy our Reich Day parade at Madison Square Garden.
Yeah. All we were trying to do was, make everybody so excited that they went out and started killing the Jews in New York. We didn't think that some racist would be there. Unbelievable.
Here's
New York is no place for racism.
Here's Letitia James, the AG, Attorney General of New York, saying exactly that. Islamophobia has no place in New York. I unequivocally condemn Bezalel Smotrich's hateful rhetoric.
Yeah.
His rhetoric, that's the most dangerous thing
problem.
about him. Have you seen those pictures out of Gaza of little children with just rhetoric?
That's right.
Tearing at their flesh.
It's crazy how much, when the bombs drop, rhetoric, it just comes out of those bombs. Just a lot of hateful names.
Cluster rhetoric.
Cluster rhetoric are also illegal under international law. The rhetoric, we have to remember when you're dealing with libs and cowards, there's nothing worse than rhetoric.
Rhetoric and tropes.
That's it. Rhetoric, tropes. I mean, there's nothing worse. And it's kind of funny to think about that it's almost consistent because they will never, at least in this tweet, Letitia James is not acknowledging the actual crimes against humanity, the actual international law breaking that Smotrich does on a regular basis. She's
not referring to U.S. laws that would prevent the sale of arms to such a war criminal or the international legal implications of hosting a one.
No.
The Attorney General is not advancing those arguments.
No. Instead, it is strictly about rhetoric because that way it can be a fair fight between two parties who just have a lot of hateful rhetoric. That's all it is. It's like, well, I, as you know, am someone who thinks rhetoric is the worst thing that you can do. And so whether it comes to being, anti-Semitic or Islamophobic, I'm against it.
That's right.
Yes, you are above
And
actual death.
And of course, that further obscures
Mm-hmm.
is that Democratic rhetoric, New York Times rhetoric, Guardian rhetoric,
Mm-hmm.
lib rhetoric is right up there with the most violent, murderous, genocidal rhetoric on the planet, as evidenced by Adam Johnson's book about how the rhetoric of those headlines
Mm-hmm.
and leads and buried quotes and little weasel words like Hamas-run health agency,
Right.
which we just use, that's not hateful rhetoric. Well, no, it's not. It's genocidal rhetoric.
Right. Well, but it's not hateful.
It doesn't
This is
feel
the
bad going down.
loophole. As long as it sounds bureaucratic, as long as it sounds tame,
Mm-hmm.
as long as you're able to talk about these things in a way where you don't have to give it an R rating, then it's fine. It's as long as it adheres to whatever, HR, the HR lady says you're allowed to say.
That's right.
But if you break those HR rules, that's the real crime.
Correct.
The real crime against humanity is when you say the wrong thing.
Our next tweet is from someone who exemplifies something we were talking about in the car. You called it nominative determinism.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
This guy's name is Alex Bors. And yes, he does.
Sure
Or
does.
Boris, I guess. I don't even know who he is.
Yeah, some guy.
Some guy. It's alarming that Bezalel Smotrich, an extremist with a long history of racist, Islamophobic, and gasp, homophobic beliefs.
Oh no! But
in Pride Month, what are you doing, man?
Oh, that's great.
And even comments denigrating Reform Jews. Perish the thought. Came to this parade. Smotrich has called for Palestinian villages to be wiped out.
Mm-hmm.
And has promoted aggressive settlement expansion. Yes, he has. His views and actions disgust me and are antithetical to our values as New Yorkers and Americans.
They keep saying this. They keep talking about our values.
Sorry, for something to be antithetical, there must be a thesis.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
What's the thesis,
Stand
Alex?
for something first.
Yeah.
But they keep talking about the values of New York. It's like this goes against what New York is all about. Please enlighten me as to what New York is all about that any other place isn't all about. This constant I don't know, fluffing up of people's own city. Be like, no, we're better than that. It's like, you're New York.
I'm in a New York state of rhetoric.
Yeah, I guess it's because they're public officials that they always have to like stroke the ego of New York in every sentence because they're afraid to, hey, that guy talked bad about New York. It's just like it's very funny to me. I'm sorry, but New York is filled with racists. It's what sorry, it's just like any other place.
No representatives of any place are ever honest about what the true values of that place are. That's a rule.
Yeah. You said, let's see. Adam says, I once watched two open micers fist fight over who was more New York. This is worse. Exactly. Oh, this is so against New York. New York is a place where you can go to a bodega at 2 a.m. and then you can accidentally step on a crack vial. Well, at least the guy said it was a crack vial. Either way, you're paying for it.
It's the concrete jungle where egg creams are made of.
That's very good.
Thank you.
New York
Still
is
never had an egg
Katz's Deli.
All right, last one is this was Ms. Tish, Jessica Tish. She said that the parade
I'm a Tish. I'm policeman. All right, so go ahead.
want to tish in the bish.
Yeah.
Had been a safe and joyful celebration for tens of thousands of families, and that, quote, hateful and offensive language has no place in that celebration. I don't know, man. I saw a video of Smotrich. He wasn't swearing.
That's the thing.
He was very true. In fact, we can play that. There's a video of him.
Yeah.
And the spokesman for Mr. Schumer said that his condemnation of Mr. Smotrich's extremism is longstanding, public, and unchanged. Unchanged by the fact that he was the grand marshal of this fucking Klan rally.
Yes. And of course, we have video.
Yeah, so play the intro video. Second last one.
Yeah, there we go.
You'll see Smotrich here. What do you think of this year's march? To me, this event reminds me of the Jerusalem Flag March, a big celebration. All right, pause. You know what happens at the Jerusalem Flag March, Matt, every year?
I do. Pogroms happen. Literally, it is a ultra right-wing nationalist march in which people just start doing random attacks.
Yeah, but it's an ancient Jewish tradition. You know how in Passover we put lamb's blood on our door?
That's right.
On Jerusalem Day marches, bodega owners and ATM owners put cardboard signs on them saying, "This is owned by a Jew. Please do not destroy."
That's right. Yeah. It's the same thing. It's like Passover.
I'm not even joking.
Yeah, straight up. No, this is, and I think we must have played footage from Jerusalem Day in previous years since doing this podcast. I mean, it is just pogroms. That's what happened.
Clearly, these politicians are real broken up about having to be there. Let's see what they said.
Daughter's 4th birthday. The two are related. We must fight for her, my little grandchild, to grow up in a world that's safe for Jewish people. And I worry deeply about the future they're going to inherit. The Holocaust showed the world what Jews have known for millennia, that our security and our safety is never safe as long as we lack a place of refuge, a homeland. To quote the great Irish writer...
Hold on a fucking second.
Slow down.
You're about to quote an Irish writer?
Yeah, I love that.
You got some big fucking matzo balls on you.
You got some balls on you. You better shut the fuck up. Keep the Irish name out of your mouth. But who is he quoting, though?
Anti-Semitism is a light sleeper. And now we are seeing an ugly resurgence of anti-Semitism across the world.
I wonder why.
Driven by the same lies and libels that have tormented the Jewish people for generations, except now they're transmitted at the speed of a fiber optic internet connection. In 30 seconds, lies are on your pocket phone. That's why a Jewish state is more important.
Pocket phone?
Lies are on your pocket phone. And everyone's got a whoozy-whatsy that's doing Hitler songs. And everyone's got a thingamajig that'll read your Mein Kampf.
And every 2 minutes, I have to update the system on my whatchamacallit.
That's right.
And I don't understand how this thing works. And my 4-year-old granddaughter has to show me how to enlarge the text bigger and bigger.
She puts the computer box on, and then she clicks on the E button, and then all of a sudden I'm seeing anti-Semitism everywhere I go.
And it takes me 27 days to read a single Axios
I go
article.
to my Yahoo Mail, and it's trying to sell me dick pills and Hitler stuff, and I can't believe it.
And my MapQuest doesn't even work anymore.
My MapQuest is dead. What Waze is still alive? Yeah.
Important than ever. Anti-Semitism isn't going away. It always lingers, stalks in the shadows, waiting for the right conditions. For millennia, let them hear that loud and clear. The Jewish people have yearned for a state of Israel, whilst experiencing the constant anxiety of knowing the place where they lived could violently expel them at any moment, as happened again and again. We cannot.
He talked about
we must
while
not.
Experiencing the constant anxiety.
Yeah. Jews for millennia have been neurotically hand-wringing as they waited for for being expelled. But just, sorry, the way he talks
People
about
shuffled through the deserts, hands tremoring, arthritically for 40 years.
The shaky-kneed Jews of the past are no longer.
We are not the Jews of arthritic knees.
That's right.
Go back to that era. I believe in the state of Israel. I support the state of Israel. If there had been a state of Israel in 1941, dozens of my ancestors would have been able to flee Nazi persecution.
It's like this shit pisses me off so much because like if only there had been a state of Israel, then my ancestors could have fled Nazi persecution. Makes about as much sense as I mean, it's just like the United States closed off immigration. The Western world closed off immigration. None of those necessarily, like, this did not necessitate a fucking ethno state. How does one follow the other?
Right. And I'm going to say, I mean, my moral code says, even if it was true,
Uh-huh.
even if it was true, that fact does not justify an ethno-state.
Right.
It does not justify the expulsion, ethnic cleansing, traumatizing, knock-buying of another people.
That's right.
You don't get to save your own ass by inflicting a massive and never-ending Holocaust
Right.
on other people. It's just not how it works. But it's also not true. And the one thing we haven't even mentioned, because it's like it's almost so obvious as to elude our perception.
Yeah.
But you have a fucking U.S. senator
Yes.
talking about how Jews
Are not safe in
and should feel constant anxiety
Yeah.
wherever they are because it could happen again.
right.
And it probably will.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will be co-sponsoring a resolution.
Yes. It is the fucking it's the reason that I grew up with, literally, for supporting Israel, which is that no matter what, the Nazis will come back to power. No matter what, you will not be safe here. You are not safe here. You will be expelled, and this is why Israel needs to exist. It's
Not if the Weimar Democrats have anything to say about it.
it's the plan B fucking justification for Israel, which is such an insane justification that I just never thought about it until I grew up. At some point you grow up though, and you go, man, it seems pretty selfish of me to want a plan B so much that I'm willing to allow for genocide, apartheid, ethnic cleansing in order to maintain
Right.
just the idea of maybe I have a second place to go.
Or in the liberal Zionist rubric, once I have that plan B, then I can feel really bad about it, but really wonder what would happen. I don't have a plan C if the plan B
Right.
falls apart, so I have to.
You're fucking up my plan B.
You're gonna have to wait for me to work out my complicated feelings
That's
about
right. That's right.
it. So let him just finish here.
So, ladies and gentlemen, whether it's in Israel or in America or around the world, Am Yisrael Chai. The people Israel live. Thank you.
The people Israel live?
Yeah,
Close enough.
yeah, the nation of Israel.
Yeah.
So that's Chuck Schumer, and immediately followed by Tish James.
Okay. Tish James.
Her,
Who's-
I don't know. Who's Letitia James? She's the AG.
Oh, Letitia
the Attorney
James.
General.
Yeah.
We saw her earlier. She does. I detect some code switching going on this speech. Understandably, I guess.
An honored tradition in the city of New York.
Mm.
And we march today in honor of that tradition. We march today in honor of the resilience of the Jewish people.
I love me some tradition, dude. I love me some tradition
Hit it.
so much that. There we go. Hell yeah.
We march in honor of history and of culture. And we march because I, as an African American, stand with the Jewish community against anti-Semitism now and forever.
Okay, right there.
Forever.
I march because the Jewish community stood with the African American community when we needed it.
Did we though?
I mean,
Did we? How much did we?
I mean, I guess in the 60s there was, a lot of, there were Jews in the civil rights movement.
Did they represent most Jews?
Oh, of course they did. Don't you know that? That's how it goes. They represented all the Jews.
I wonder what Norman Finkelstein would have to say about it. I wonder what sort of language he remembers Jews in his neighborhood using in the 60s.
That is irrelevant.
I wonder if he'd like to quote those people verbatim for us.
No, that all Jews were good in the 60s. Everyone knows this. This is famous knowledge that everybody knows.
We can't even pronounce hard R's.
That's right. It's impossible for us to say any kinds of slurs. We would never do that. But in Yiddish, it's a little different.
And it's important that individuals see my face and know that the Jewish community is not the only one responsible for standing up.
Now, look into my face and know that to look into my face is to look into the face of evil.
I like she says, look into my face. She's also wearing like half a disguise with the sunglasses. Look at my face.
Look at my black skin, she's saying. That's what she's saying.
Yes, she is saying, look at me. I'm black and I support Israel.
Look at my black face in high place.
Look. I fully understand the need to be an ally, and allyship is good. You are allying with literal racist Nazis.
No, Adam. Sorry.
I'm
What's
Matt.
your name? You're Matt. Matt. Allyship is always good. Okay, that's what
That's
I learned in the 2010s.
Yeah,
being an ally is good.
that's right.
Ally of what? What do you mean?
Just ally.
Ally. I'm an ally.
Yeah, I'm an ally.
That's a good thing for a
Yes.
human being to do.
I just say I'm good. I'm good guy.
I'm good. I'm with.
I'm with.
I stand with.
Yeah. You, I'm right behind you.
I stand with whatever
Yeah.
is there.
Yes, exactly. You see? Me?
Ally.
Ally. And that's good. Thank you for your
Making
allyship.
ally. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I love is also just the I mean, it's just so all of it is just it's so Kafka-esque. Just nothing spreads anti-Semitism more than the state of Israel, and just it's good to have people who are literally doing that
And if you watch
in the guise of I love Jews.
and if you watch all the Jews around her just nodding their
Yes,
heads
good.
like, yes, good.
yeah, with the gun to her back. Good.
Against anti-Semitism, it requires everyone. All of us, every ethnic group, every racial group, we must stand with the Jewish community because we are one, and that's why we march. And as long as I am the Attorney General, my message is clear. To anyone who commits an act of hate or anti-Semitism in the state of New York,
Two different things, I guess.
this Attorney General, and we will make sure that the law is enforced and that you will be prosecuted
watch
to
her
the
sign
fullest
off.
extent of the law. God bless you and march.
Did she?
Thank you, Agent.
She did. Did she?
She did
It
twice.
Well,
That was not a hi everyone. That was a God bless you and march.
Yeah, that's
Like that's that you know.
I mean, look. Sometimes you, when you're telling people to march, your hand naturally does that.
You reach for the sky.
You're just so used to doing that and saying march,
It's just
you know, that you just can't. You can't help it. You know, mouse. That means out, but still.
and then finally we have the governor of New York, Kathy Hochul.
Oh yes, Hochul.
Good morning, friends. Today we march in defiance and also to stand up for the
of
values that
international
define
law,
international law,
of human rights,
Yeah, right, exactly. Of justice.
New York State
of
since
God.
its very beginning. We'll always be that
Hasadiga
bastion
human
that-
rights. Hasadiga human rights.
Yeah.
beacon of hope for others to be able to live the way they want to live and practice their religious belief freely from harassment.
Mm.
That is
Jesus
why
fucking
just 1 hour
Christ.
ago, I was proud to stand with our leaders from JCRs to UJA and other organizations.
And other organizations
literally
with
sign-
J in it.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, J Street, J Sidewalk.
J date.
Yeah, J Date, you know, just all of the J's all together.
the buffer
Jay-Z.
zone
The
Toronto
to
Blue
govern the
Jays.
state of New
Yeah, Jay-
York that says when you go to worship
Ray
with
J.
your families, you should not have to endure harassment, intimidation, or hatred from anyone.
So she signed
We're
the
gonna
buffer
stand up-
law,
Oh, great.
which basically creates south of the Litani River around every synagogue
Oh, fun.
and place of education.
That's good.
you know,
That's
buffer
good.
zone for,
Yeah.
for Israel to do whatever they want.
Sometimes
Kicks all the Shias out.
sometimes you know, you need to strategically acquire some land for security purposes.
That's right.
That's I mean, just look at Mount Hermon, you know, in Syria.
Mount Hermon?
Hernon. What is it?
I've never heard an Arab pronounce it. They say Hermon. The Israelis say it.
That's Mount Hermon.
Hermon
Well, look at you guy. I'm gonna do it with an accent.
and his wife.
It's
and his wife Mount Ethel.
yeah, yeah. It's a Mount Pee Wee Herman. Ba-na-na-da-da, da-na-na-na-na-da-da, apartheid. Ba-na-da-na-na-na-da-da. Yeah.
And make sure that you're protected on our streets and in our subways and in our schools, in our community centers, because this is who we are, my friends.
Explain
and
it.
don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. We
She's
stand up for each other. We are allies with one another. And hate against one is hate against all. And I, as the governor of the greatest state in the nation, will not tolerate it. Let's march, everybody. Let's march.
Now, what's the guy?
Thank you,
This is the
Governor.
MC.
Thank you to all the people who showed up.
Look at this
Because
lovely
that's
Jew.
what this is about. Today's about who showed up. Am I right about that? Today's about making history, breaking records, the largest parade in our history in support of the Jewish people and the Jewish state of Israel. Am Yisrael High. God bless America. God bless NYPD. Let's march.
Let's go break some fucking skulls.
Yeah. I mean, he's got Howard Dean energy in there a little bit. Oh God. It's just so it's all insanity. Everyone just has to live with. It's insanity that we have to just sit back and go, okay, so I'm living in a parallel universe where we can just pretend as if the state that you're currently marching for isn't at this point, international pariah by
And the greatest threat to humanity.
And the greatest threat to humanity. I mean, it's like it is true. They are in the one state that is more of a threat to is the number one threat to humanity of the planet. And we are the state sponsor of it.
That's true. Yeah.
But it's still, the cognitive dissonance is maddening, because you just you're sitting there with people who they're doing the lib speak about hatred, and the lib speak about hate speech, and about fighting for your neighbor, fighting for your brother, fighting for someone you don't know. This social justice language that is completely just been appropriated, is completely co-opted by a genocidal, racist apartheid state that will stop at nothing.
It's almost as if that language had a big sign on its back saying, appropriate me.
Right.
From the beginning.
Yeah, straight up. But look, the weaponization of the language of the left by right wingers has always there's always been a thing, because you can always teach people that you have recognized a problem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
it's
like
Martin Luther King to sell shoes.
Right. I mean, you can always take it either for capital gains or for people to, at the very least, I mean, this is why populism works so well on the right, is because they're at least willing to admit a problem exists.
Yeah, that's right.
And then they're going to do, whatever those right-wing solutions are. And they're usually also race-based and hate-based and yada, yada, yada. But it's just so funny coming from these like liberal New Yorkers who consider themselves to be so superior to, all of these, Southern, slime people, these like racist fat bubbas out there. It's like, no, we're not that. We're actually coastal and elite, and we know that hatred is wrong, which is why we support the modern Nazi state of Israel.
And it's, from a progressive point of view, it's sobering and depressing to realize that, we can elect a mayor who will not attend.
Yeah.
That's nice.
That's nice.
But you kind of, not that he ever promised to ban the Israel Day Parade.
No.
But he did promise to arrest war criminals. And I'm not saying he was ever going to. I never believed it.
I didn't either.
But that the most he can do is say, I'm not going to attend, and the next day be like, Smotrich is a racist who kills babies in Gaza.
Right.
You hope for a little more. And I'm not saying we had a right to hope for any more.
Yeah.
But it just it's not his fault. I'm just putting into perspective, like, the limits of, like, the size of the system that produces that parade,
right,
puts those people at that parade on that stage saying those things, is so fucking overpowering.
Yeah.
It makes you wonder, how many Mamdanis would we need? How much?
Right.
Like, where would the leverage come from?
Right.
To ban that parade? Because that parade should not be happening in my city or anywhere in that country.
Right. I mean, yeah, completely. And what does it take for someone to make that kind of stand? And I understand the practical calculus of it. I mean, the practical calculus of being an elected official is having to work with people, and that includes people who you're going to have to convince of stuff because they want something for their own personal gain and whatnot. But it is crazy the amount of crumbs that we're supposed to
survive on.
Yeah, wrap up and call a meal, and look, happy to see crumb good better than no crumb. We all can agree on that. but it is.
I want you to crumb.
Yeah, that's damn it. Now we're so self-referential that we're doing puns on our soundboard.
Every show gets to that point at some point.
Yes.
We're at the Seinfeld.
Yes,
you know,
yes.
the show about nothing.
Yes,
stage,
we
I
are
think, of our
truly about
development.
nothing at this point. I don't even know where that went. It's gone now.
Everyone remembers. You don't have to pull it out.
Yeah, I guess not. You guys remember I want you to come. Speaking of wanting you to come, I want you to stay and listen to these ads because we have some ads that are going to come up. But don't worry, we
want you to succumb.
We want you to succumb to alcohol poisoning. I don't know what I'm saying. Stick around. We'll be right back. And we're back. This Badass Bar, the world's most moral podcast, out here as the light is dimming in Amman. We got, were you eating watermelon?
Yeah, I was getting watermelon juice all over my damn microphone.
Yeah, more like watermelon juice. Well, we're having a great time. I hope you all are having a great time too. We have a little bit more content for you. I was so excited when this happened, and it was one of the reasons why I mean, look, we were going to do an episode while we were here in Jordan anyways, because I was like, listen, we can't go too long without doing it. But as soon as I saw this footage, I was like, I'm just so excited. Yeah. So,
okay, that part.
Ladies and gentlemen, everyone else, while the world, or at least New York, is, I guess, arguing about whether or not Smotrich's worst crime is saying mean words, within the state known as the Zionist entity,
which we were looking at,
which we were just looking at from across the Gulf of Aqaba.
Crazy to be on the other side, looking at it, and just.
I know feels very reverse birthright.
It's very reverse birthright.
I love it. It's Birthwrong.
Yeah,
and you were finally righting those wrongs.
And I really did. I mean, jokes aside, like extending my empathetic imagination to what it must be like to be Palestinian.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah.
Either within it or on the outside of it, just looking at your fucking homeland,
right?
And I totally that it's current. Like I didn't until that moment of in Aqaba.
Yeah,
and then on the Dead Sea. The visceral feeling of looking at this beautiful, beautiful land, which is completely continuous with the beautiful land we were on.
Yeah.
It's connected. It's not. The borders are not real.
I know. It's all fake.
And knowing that it's been taken over, and I got the meaning of the word occupation.
Yes.
In my bones, in my body, in a way that I hadn't before.
Yeah, and explains entirely that automatic response from anyone who, if you say the word Israel, which again I did not, I want to point that out, never once said it.
I only did it about twice.
Yes, and both times it was casual, but it is an automatic reflex to be like, we call it Palestine, and it's because you're looking at fucking Palestine.
He didn't say we call it Palestine. He said it's Palestine.
It's Palestine. Yeah. It's right. Even more so. It's Palestine. It's fantastic. But anyways, in Palestine, in occupied Palestine, in the Knesset, the Vichy government of, I don't know what I'm doing. In the Knesset, there was a little struggle session was happening. As we have covered,
the struggle Israel.
Yeah, the struggle Israel. And it is quite hilarious. We've covered this on the podcast. The amount that Israel is spending, the amount that they are doing in order to not lose the Christian evangelical support that they have from not just America, but from all around the world. And they're getting a lot of bad press recently because of all of the, blatant anti-Christian crimes that the IDF has been carrying out in Lebanon, and of course carrying out during the genocide in Gaza and in the West Bank and basically anywhere they go. Because they are fucking, chauvinist bullies, and they will do whatever they can to denigrate any religion that isn't their own. Actually, and including their own. They also denigrate Judaism. So in order to try and keep faith with the Christians, they organized a struggle session with Christians from all around the world, going around and one by one not just pledging loyalty to Israel, but also begging for forgiveness from the Lord.
Please forgive me. I know not what I do.
Yeah.
Please forgive me.
Why have you forsaken me?
I pissed off a Jew.
So they had Christian, leader. I guess they're leaders. I don't know.
Self-flagellation.
From all over the world do literal self-flagellation. Well, I guess figurative still, but self-flagellation nonetheless. At the Knesset in front of people to say just how sorry they were for being from a country in which people are protesting against the state of Israel, and it's like Eurovision. I couldn't think of a good pun because I'm not that guy, so I called it Euro contrition.
That's good.
It's good enough.
That's as good as it's gonna get.
There's no scan there, but we do our best. I'm sure someone is gonna fucking come up with one in the comments, and I'm gonna kick myself. And for those of you, whoever did that, congratulations. You were very funny. But I just want to play a few of these videos because they're fantastic. Yeah. Here is the first one. There are not one, but two people from Germany who are in this year's Euro contrition.
They already have the lead because of the accent,
Right.
To apologize and beg forgiveness about Jews in Germany,
yeah,
in German accent, is already such a plus.
It's really it's really wonderful. So they have a lady and a man doing it, but we'll start with the lady. Here's the first one.
And European, I just ask forgiveness for the anti-Semitism all around that is growing, and we repent on behalf of it.
See, anti-Semitism.
Oh, the anti-Semitism and the hatred of the Jews, and the way people make fun of the noses, and the way the world is turned against them for the taking of the money.
And the way I complained about the interest rates.
Yeah, that's right. The usually...
And we bless Israel. And Father, I ask that you raise up righteous politicians, righteous influencers, righteous journalists.
Righteous influencers. I've never heard that phrase before. That's fantastic.
Between politicians and journalists, it's like, they're all in the same rung. You get the feeling that when, they're saying father, that they are talking not to God, but to Benjamin Netanyahu. Right. It feels very much like, please, Lord, our God, our daddy, Bibi, raise up the politicians and the journalists and influencers. Raise them up with lots of money to make content.
Thy will be done.
Yeah.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done.
Speak the truth. And Father, I ask for a Jerusalem prayer breakfast in Germany in your name. Amen.
I really need to know what Jerusalem
wants breakfast.
Yeah, she's like, and last but not least, I would like a snack.
And last but not least, Father, I would like a Jerusalem prayer breakfast and a late checkout.
Yes. I would like a grand slam, and I would like a vanilla milkshake. I don't know what Jerusalem prayer breakfast is, but I also want one. I bet it's delicious. And last but not least, P.S. I would like Dave & Buster's gift certificates so I could play video games and I could drink beer. Oh, but that's just the German woman.
I would like to go to Chuck E. Kaiser.
Oh, God. There's also a German man who also took the stage.
Oh, my God.
So, I was thinking we do just like Eurovision. We give a number. What do you give her out of 10?
Well, I think we need to see her teammates thing before we can give them a combined.
That's true because it's combined. It'll be combined. Yeah, that's right.
To you, have mercy upon Germany. We
Germany?
promised never again. Now it's happening again. Anti-Semitism is on the rise in Germany and in Europe.
Why do they do the accent on the tism? Anti-Semitism, autism, like
Izzle tizzle,
yeah.
for schissel, my gizzle.
I don't understand it. I also just like We said never again.
It's happening again.
And now it's happening again.
Again. Have mercy upon Germany.
Also, I love the pun. Have mercy upon Germany. Like, it sounds a little Jamaican.
Have mercy upon Europe. I repent for Germany.
I do think it's
for Europe.
It's very telling that Germans can't pronounce Germany.
Oh,
Kinda
yeah.
like Arabs in Palestine.
That's right.
You know,
That's how you know Germany doesn't exist. They can't even pronounce Germany.
which is the true name of that country.
Yeah, that's everyone
Germany.
knows. That's what they say. Hitler would always say, Ich liebe Germany. For those who don't understand.
Germany.
Yeah, we got there. That sells it. Now you get it. There.
Europe. And ask for your grace to help us turn around. Make room for repentance in the church, first of all, and in our governments and nations.
All right. Okay.
Well, he didn't quite keep the energy going.
I felt,
I feel like he's bringing the team down.
I agree.
He had a lot to work with, the Germany.
Yeah.
And that it's happening again, but he couldn't quite.
He's also kind of doing what she did with the tism.
That's right. And the tism, and he just feels defeated by the material rather than rising to the occasion.
I agree.
Like, you got to find the joy
Mhm.
in whipping yourself with a medieval strap. you
Yeah.
know?
What's the point of doing a duo act if the other one isn't going to carry its weight? I say.
True.
He's like
Are you trying to? Is that?
That's not. I'm
that
not
shade, everyone?
That's not shade.
Sound off in the comments.
It's not shade. I'm just saying.
I think I pull my weight.
I think universally, I think we can all agree that everyone on a group project has to show up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Point is I think he let Germany down, and I hate to be the infamous World War I Jew stabbed them in the back, but I'm stabbing Germany in the back. I'm gonna have to give him a 6 for that one. What about you?
I'm so upset by your judgmentalism.
Yeah.
And your cynicism.
Just because we had a brief run-in with totalitarianism.
And fascism.
Nazism.
Nazism.
Oh, what do you give it?
Yeah, 6.8 for the team.
Okay, 6.8. All right. Okay. Next up, in Euro, what did I say? Derision?
Euro derision, that's good.
Yeah.
Euro contrition.
Yeah, contrition works less. We have someone. This is the UK team. The UK team performing. I'm sorry, love. Here we go.
Would you have mercy?
Motherfucker started off with yeah. Fucking Brits. Oh yeah, father.
Oi,
father. We're so sorry.
Oi, you.
Oi, you what? You're sorry about anti-Semitism, yeah? Every day I go to church and I say, oh, I'm so sorry for the Jews, yeah. I'm so sorry we did this to the Jews. It was only 77 years old.
It was only 5,473 years old. They were only supposed to blow the bloody temple off. Oi, Lord and Father, you're a good bloke, right?
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, my mate.
Beckham, fish and chips, beans on toast. All right, let's do it.
Yeah, Father, would you have mercy on the United Kingdom? Father, forgive us for the way we've turned our back on Israel and not defended the Jewish people. And we've allowed anti-Semitism to run free on the streets of our nation.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Father.
The groiper in me.
Oh no. Is there a groiper deep down?
There's look, we all contain everything.
That's okay. Everything is everything.
That's one thing I've been learning on this trip.
Yeah.
I have all things in me. And you have to not be afraid of that shadow. You have to face it and begin a relationship with it, otherwise it'll take you over. And when
I like
that. And when this guy is
this bloke,
this bloke is this obsequious, please forgive us for not being nice enough to the Jews. This deep thing in me is like, this is fucking goy Islam. It is.
Yeah. It is true.
How else are you supposed to react?
It is true. This does feel like, every fucking, whether it's that guy James Fishback or like any of the fucking Fuentes, acolytes who
or Bilzerian,
like the way in
it's
which
humiliating.
It is just like it is them.
I'm upset on behalf of white
Yes, it's them doing.
Gentiles.
Yes, it's them doing goy slop. It's them, and it drives me fucking crazy because the
fucking watermelon.
yeah. Eat the watermelon, make you feel better. But yeah, deep down, when I see this shit, I mean, this is true of so much Hezbollah. So much Hezbollah for me is just watching like a Nazi wet dream of what Jews be doing, and people acting like like people, like normal people aren't supposed to look at that and go, that's weird. that's weird. I sure hope that there isn't a whole line of thinking out there on the internet in which some beautiful labels I can use. Yeah.
It's like a weird sex party that I never asked to see.
That's right.
It's this humiliation kink ritual.
Yes. I never clicked on this website. This website clicked on me. So that was the Brits. I
never bought a paid subscription to this website.
That's right.
This website bought a paid monthly subscription to me.
To me.
With anonymous billing.
That's right.
In a blank envelope.
But I know who it is. Yeah, I mean,
but I can't give him a score yet. I need to see more.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, that's it.
His wife didn't even say anything.
Nah, just stood there.
He basically said, "Yeah, God,
yeah." So me's been thinking, about the Jews.
Yeah, the thing is, God.
Thing is, God. I don't really like the way people have been treating the Jews. I don't like it one bit. Yeah. So sorry. We hope to develop a stronger relationship with the Jews in the country, kick them out. People in our country, they've been running around doing anti-Semitism. The number one person doing it, a fucking Jew named Polanski.
Hook-nosed Polanski.
A hook-nosed green Jew named Zek Polanski going around.
Lord in heaven above, please forgive us for not expelling all our Jews and giving them a free Aliyah pass to their true homeland.
Lord, I can't. That's good.
Matt do a non.
Yeah. Okay. Let me try.
Yeah.
Lord, please help us forgive the Jews. Oh, can't do
You
it.
sound like Daniel Plainview.
I can't fucking
Daniel Plainview.
Lord, forgive the Jews. No, that's him in Gangs of New York.
That's right.
I can't do it. So I'm going to give that a 3. I thought he kind of bullshit. Again, phoning it in. I feel like Britain just doesn't want it this year.
No,
they just don't want it.
No, they don't want it.
We have
They're not about it.
2 more contestants for you. Okay. First is China.
Well, they're on the come up.
Yeah, they are. So let's see what they're doing. A lot to apologize for, China.
As for all the things that we did not support Israel. We went against Israel.
I'm sorry. Right off the bat, I'm like, did you do the homework? Because I am not getting any details.
I need more specifics.
Please forgive us for whatever it is that you say that we did. This is like...
All right, everyone settle down. Our Chinese exchange student is taking... She'll get there.
Yeah. Hold on. Give her some time. She's warming up. Can you please...
Maylin, you want to try again?
Yeah. Please forgive us for whatever it is that we did. All the things that we did wrong and bad.
Please forgive us for all the things that we did not support Israel. We went against Israel.
Mm-hmm.
Lord, please forgive us.
It's like a hostage video.
You would turn the hearts of all the Chinese people, Lord. And I pray that you will teach us.
I know it's a lot of them. That's a lot of hearts.
Yeah, it's a fuck ton of hearts,
so take
lady.
your time.
God, I know you're powerful, but I don't know how powerful you are.
And how to love Israel and support Israel. Lord, I also want to pray that you will open up the gates of Israel, open up the gates of China, open up the gates of all the Chinese.
Hold on. Open up the gates of Israel. Someone in the crowd is like the liaison.
Yeah.
It's like, no.
That's wrong. Yeah.
They don't like opening up gates.
Yeah, I don't think you want to be opening up the gates.
Please, Lord, drive your holy bulldozer through the fences.
Right. Yeah.
Please, Lord, paraglide your will and your word.
Yeah.
Above the walls of people's hatred of Israel.
I think unless she's like likening it to the gates of hell, which that I kind of get. That open up the gates of hell and let it climb through the hell mouth.
Open up the gates of China, Open up the gates of all the Chinese people, and in unity, Lord, we will receive your kingdom coming, your glorious presence to come in.
All right.
Kingdom coming?
Kingdom coming, thy will be lumming. You know what I mean?
I will be thrumming.
Thy will be thrumming.
Humming.
Oh man, I really like the sexual nature at the end there.
Yeah.
That was kind of a good twist. I like that because at first I was like, I don't even know if she knows what she's sorry for yet.
No, she doesn't.
She's up there and she's just like, my bad on whatever it is you think I did. She's kind of an abusive like ex-boyfriend a little bit. Whatever it is you think I did, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that it made you feel that way when you delusionally thought.
Dear Lord, please, we're so sorry the Jews feel that way.
Yeah, we're so sorry that Jews feel that way incorrectly, might I add. But they're entitled to their wrong feelings. But then at the end there, she like really did it, twisted it around and said, like, please open up. I want, you to unzip your gate. We'll unzip our gate. And then, we'll receive your kingdom coming.
Your kingdom of come.
Your kingdom of come on earth. And oh, blessed will that day be. Or something.
So it be. The cousin Greg.
Yeah, that's right. So it be.
if it so be.
Yeah. I'm gonna, I'm gonna give her 7. Honestly, pretty good.
I still put the Germans above.
You put the Germans above that.
Yeah,
They've had more practice though. China is kind of an underdog in this. You know what I mean? Because it's like she's going against like 1 billion Chinese and hoping to open up their gates.
Okay, well, reasonable people can disagree.
That's true. Yeah, we don't have to agree exactly on it. What do you give it?
5.8.
5.8. Okay. All right. Our final contestant is from Korea.
Forgive the nation of Korea who spoken
It's over.
the word against
It's over. We have a
Israel.
champion.
And people of Israel. God forgive those evil things done. I say today, God of Israel, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob is God of Korea, God of both South and North Korea. Today I stand here in the Knesset of Israel. I say Korean government will stand with Israel, South and both North.
Fantastic. Reunification is happening in the Knesset.
I love it.
This is a miracle,
we're
folks.
finally getting a one-state solution, but for Korea, as long as it supports
Jewish supremacy is magic.
Oh, it's magical.
Oh, it can heal all wounds.
From Seoul to Pyongyang, we are reunifying the state under the banner of Jesus Christ and its best friend, some Jew. Oh my God.
Let you are
Excuse me. Now, some Jew sounds like some kind of some young Jew.
It does.
It does sound like a Korean name.
It does. Oh God.
I'm sorry, I couldn't keep your promise.
South and
You
both
broke it.
North. Let your will be done in Korea and all nations. In the name of Jesus Christ, I pray. Amen.
Fantastic.
Like standing ovation.
That's a 10.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Easily the most contrite, easily the most moving and moved. Someone who truly seems like they are suffering for their art.
Yep.
Yeah,
she's speaking in tongues. I mean, she got herself there before she started speaking. The problem with all these other clowns, right? And it's an amateur mistake.
Yeah.
You get up there, you know what mark you want to hit, and then
Right.
you try to get yourself there from a starting position.
Yes.
You got to get up there and you got to be warming up backstage.
That's right.
You got to be getting into character.
Mm-hmm.
Just like pounding your chest. Like, like pinching yourself. like doing what
Exactly.
you need to. So when you get up there, you hit the ground whining.
Yeah. Yes.
You know?
Yes. She was not stalling. She was not she's not ad-libbing either.
The first words were forgive.
Yeah.
Forgive.
Just she started off already crying, and that's the kind of I'm sorry I want to see from the nations of the world, from the Goyim. I want the Goyim to already be crying. Oh, fellas. We got 10 out of 10. Easy win. Easy win for the Korean team of this year's Euro
That was a
derision.
bim bop, I'm telling you.
Yeah, that was, dude. That was a straight bim bop. That was a hot pot. That was fucking the hottest pot I have seen. That's an awful hot coffee pot. Eminem. Amazing shit, right?
Incredible.
I mean, I just love that. Again, I go back to the question we ask often on this podcast: who is this for? And I really, this time couldn't tell you. I assume for the people of Israel, it's all in English.
It's for the government of it. Like I said, look, when I lived on a kibbutz,
Mm-hmm.
33 years ago or so,
That's right.
on Israeli Independence Day, they did two things
Mm-hmm.
to
Nakba Day.
boost morale. Yeah, Nakba Day. Number one, they served us bacon and eggs in the kibbutz Chadar Ochel, the cafeteria,
Crazy.
to double down and assert our sovereignty
And secularism.
secularism, and our like, fuck you, we do what we want with our
Sure.
ethno-state.
Sure.
Yeah, it's an ethno-state, but we flip it, right?
Yeah. We
We break
flipped
all
it
the
on.
laws of that ethnicity.
That's right.
And then that night, they brought in some Russian strippers.
Are you serious?
Yeah, like a man and two women who did this like very weird, but it wasn't stripping exactly. It was like a simulated sex.
What the
thing.
fuck?
Yeah.
You never told me this.
No, I never did. I was 17, 18. It's like, I almost doubt myself that it happened, but I know it happened because I've talked to my friends who were there with me.
What?
And they did this bizarre routine of simulated sex in front of the whole kibbutz. I think so there were some kids there. It was bizarre. And it's the country, its eyes wide shut. It's a humiliation, kink, degradation dungeon.
Yeah.
That's what they've built there.
Yeah.
On that beautiful land of Palestine. They've built this place where subjugation and camp and kitsch and just tackiness
Yeah.
build into this orgiastic
Mm-hmm.
pageantry of whatever needs to be displayed. And so this feels like that. It's like, oh yeah, let's bring in some goyim and watch. I bet they're geting paid. This is sex work. Sex work is work.
It does feel like
And
it.
don't fucking shame, okay?
Listen, no shame. All work is work. But it does feel very much like that. Like it is like there is something pseudo-sexual going on, and it's for the Israeli psyche more so than, I guess, the Western psyche. Because I can't imagine any Jew in the West watching that and feeling good. Because my
4-year-old granddaughter, I don't want her to live in a world where there isn't a country
where they force Christians from all over the world to compete in a cry-off about whether or not they wronged Israel, the state. Yeah, it is. It's just truly, I can't. You already have to be a sort of a psychopath if you are like a Jewish person in the West who's watching that and feeling good. Like you have to be watching it from the vantage point of like, now lick my feet.
That's
like,
right.
That's what it feels like. So I have trouble believing it is specifically for this, that niche of people.
It's also for filling these lunatics up with enough, what can I say? Like,
which lunatics?
The lunatics on stage there.
Yeah.
'Cause they're going to go back to their countries.
Yeah.
And so I'm sure they're being taken to Yad Vashem.
You're right.
And the October 7th, Kibbutz Museum or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And this is part of their penance and part of their, to pass the test, to get your certificate. And then they go back and they indoctrinate their people. They'll be preaching back on their own soil. So it's kind of an exchange program, but it's all
that's wild
to serve
it's fucking crazy.
Kingdom of Judea.
I mean, it's just crazy to imagine anyone enjoying it, but I guarantee you there are people who are there who are moved by it. I tell you who's not going to be moved by it. Any fucking Christian who, like, I can't imagine. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. You know what? I didn't grow up in an evangelical, I'm from LA. I grew up in a secular family. I don't know what evangelicalism actually is outside of documentaries. And so I will admit, watching evangelical churches talk about Israel, it does seem similar to that, but that seems particularly humiliating to the point where it's so almost like over the top and on the nose that it was like they would watch it and think like, I think I'm against this. You know what I mean? Like that's a level of cuckery that I think even evangelicals can't, go down. So I don't know.
I mean, all you have to do is add like some actual self-inflicted violence, like taking a chainsaw to one's own head,
Yes.
or like pulling like one's balls off with
yeah,
pliers,
yeah,
and you'd
yeah.
have a South Park episode.
100%.
You got that South Korean accent.
I know. I was the whole
like
time.
that's Trey Parker talking.
Yes, while she was doing it, I was like, Trey Parker would have a fucking field day, and
It's the human scent Zypad.
Yes, yeah. Anyways, so congratulations to all of the contestants. You were all wonderful. I hope you go back to your home countries and celebrate your win there. Before we go, there's one last thing we need to talk about, and it's
Danny?
Canada.
Oh, you want to do okay?
I think we should talk about Canada.
Cool.
Before we get out of here, there is some movement out of Canada that involves a couple of recurring characters that we love here. But before we get to who that is, Jesse, I first want to give people some background. So in Toronto, there was a protest that happened against Israel.
With the hangings?
Yes,
it's Montreal.
Oh yeah, excuse me, Montreal. Yeah. And I know that because the lady who's complaining about it literally says Montreal in the video. But just to
what they should have been protesting is that the Habs only took 12 shots a game in the last fucking 4 games of the series against the Hurricanes.
What can you do? What can you do?
Martin St. Louis, I love you, but what are you doing, man? Put Brandon Gallagher in there. Tell your team to fucking shoot. You're not going to score if you don't shoot.
That's so true.
Next year.
So at this protest in Montreal, there was some effigy burning that happened, and this influencer out of Montreal made a video about it, complaining, and then you'll see
about the Jewish effigy that was paraded through the streets of Montreal.
So this right here is, I guess her name is, what is that?
Anastasia.
And she is giving us an update on this. Giving us an update on what happened with this effigy burning.
So this morning, together with my lawyer, Neil Oberman, we served a legal letter. We are demanding the Montreal police to immediately open a criminal investigation on what happened on May 24th. We want the police to identify the people who designed, held, transported, created this effigy. The demand letter
but do you want them to identify the person, the effigy?
Yeah, right. No.
Might that be relevant to your case?
No.
Do you want to ask your Jew lawyer Neil Oberman if perhaps we want to identify? No, that's not relevant.
No. Okay,
we don't want to know who that was.
Never mind. It
was just some Jew.
Yeah.
Okay,
It doesn't matter. The point is that
Maybe
an
we'll
effigy has happened. Okay. And so she is complaining about it in this video and wants to find out anyone who had anything to do with it, and has sent a letter to the police trying to, do whatever it is they do. And with this tweet came another tweet. It was someone whose name is
there he is,
Neil Oberman.
That's the lawyer she just mentioned.
That's the lawyer she mentioned, saying, "We will not stand quietly," as this person explains. There was a a reply to this from friend of the show, Samira, who wrote, "It will be laughed out of court just like every other attempt you've made at criminalizing contempt and criticism of Israel and its actions. You know full well this was an effigy of Ben Gvir, aka Nooseman."
That reminds me, I have to go see the new movie I Love Noosters.
Oh yeah, it's a great movie. Yeah, it's great. Nooseman, come together with your hands. All right. I hope the judge sees you as the vexatious litigant that you are.
Yeah.
Fucking great words. And then here is some closer looks at it. You see Ben Gvir, you see Netanyahu, you see
Ben Gvir's birthday cake with the noose.
with the noose on it.
He loves noose
You
stirs.
see him and his wife again holding a noose, a picture of a noose there. So this is very specifically against two, at this point, world famous racist war criminals, and
who love bragging about hanging people.
Yes, a whole thing that they, a thing that they do. So a little bit funny to be like, yo, you hung an effigy of people who hang people. That's fucked up. Now, of course, that bit of context is incredibly important if you are making the claim that this is somehow some random act of anti-Semitism. But that context is once again left out by friend of the show, Jesse Brown, who wrote, quote, "We're hanging Jews
We
in
weren't
effigy."
hanging
Oh,
Jews.
sorry. We weren't hanging Jews in effigy. We were hanging a specific Jew in effigy, close quote. It's always specific Jews. The Germans hanged Albert Einstein in effigy, the Rothschilds, Magnus Hirschfeld, and Walter, Rathenau?
Walter Matthau.
Walter Matthau and Jack Lemmon. Both grumpy old men were hung
The God couple.
before they murdered him for real. Anti-Zionists do Nazi stuff. Now, this is him replying directly to Samira. A fucking just...
Do you have the tweet where he talked about if a black man...
Oh, no, I didn't get that tweet. But he does a tweet that's very similar to that. What does he say?
He basically says, imagine if a black man...
Imagine if this was a black man.
Which is, to which, was hung in effigy.
Right.
Would you care which black man it was? To which I said, if I snorted a line of coke every time a fucking Hasbarist tried to appropriate and exploit black American suffering to paint Jews as victims, I would be snorting a continuous line of coke for the rest of my coke-shortened life.
Yes, 100%. And it is...
I would never run out of runway.
I mean, this is something that people like Jesse Brown do all the time, which is when he says something like, well, imagine if it were a black person. It's like, okay, you are now imagining a completely separate scenario in which a people in the United States, in North America with a history of being lynched, you are saying, oh, now replace that with Jews.
Fine, but
feel bad.
Okay, but let's extend the metaphor.
Sure.
So, but imagine it was a specific black man.
Yeah.
And it was a leader of an African country
who
dressed all the time performatively in his people's ceremonial garb, like Gvir the Kippah, and was an advocate of hanging innocent countrymen or
imagine if it was like, Coney 2012.
Yeah. Idi Amin.
Yeah, Idi Amin. Right, exactly. I mean, as soon as you engage in the analogy that they want you to engage in, you've already lost because you've already accepted this complete perversion of reality. And this is a reality that everyone knows, which is that separate things are offensive to separate peoples. And for the past 2.5 years, I feel like at least those, quote, fighting anti-Semitism in the Zionist world have been just vacuuming up everyone else's fucking tropes in order to...
it's cultural exchange.
Yeah, it's sure it is. It's cultural deadly exchange, and it's them taking other people's tropes in order to then use it to justify their own feelings about something that you may not initially see as wrong. But
don't call me Jewish no more.
Right,
I'm a black American.
Oh, what if you did an effigy of a Chinese lady driving a car bad? Would that feel wrong? Yes. Well, and it's just like, what are you trying to do with this other than appropriate other people's fucking stereotypes? And of course, when it comes to anti-black hate in this country and anti-Palestinian hate in Israel, we're talking about the same fucking type of supremacy. So like him inverting that is just so fucking, I find it so low. It's such a low thing for, especially someone who's like it's like this liberal fucking like left guy. He was a left guy, wasn't he? Or he was, at the very least, he was someone that people on the left respected in Canada. Like,
he was a truth and reconciliation guy. He was or at least
Sure.
there was a let's tell the truth about how we treated our Native peoples. He was a build a media brand out of progressive signaling guy, and he produced some good podcasts. I want to show up to his house in a Louis Farrakhan mask.
You would have a fucking heart attack.
Like, hello, my brother.
Yeah.
I was hoping you could educate me on the intricate histories of our peoples and how my struggle is very much like your. I'd be very interested indeed to know your thoughts on that, Rabbi Jesse Brown.
I would, yeah. Adam, no voices.
That's a fine voice.
That's fine. I don't know what's fine anymore. I would love to actually convert to Black Hebrew Israelite.
Yeah.
I think right now it's got to be a golden age for Black Hebrew Israelites. Like, before it was funny when they would just chew out random Jews on the street as not Jews, because you were just like, okay.
No, it's time to unleash them.
No, unleash them in the streets of America. Nobody does a better job of de-Judaizing Jews than the Black Hebrew Israelis. They're amazing at it. But anyways, Jesse Brown wrote this fucking schlock, and I don't respect it. Let's see, what was this? Oh, yeah. Later, this is slightly related, but this is someone who's also Canadian and feels like in the same vein of the Jesse Brown, right? In Canada, they're going so fucking insane with this, like being convinced that they are mere days away from a crystal knock.
Did you see that Carney had to go give a fucking speech at a synagogue in Toronto?
I did not.
He gave a whole fucking speech in English and in French about the Canadian government's plans to combat anti-Semitism because of all this effigy stuff. They dragooned him into it. And then, of course, it sets it up to the Hasbars to be like, he didn't say enough about anti-Zionism. Like,
Yeah.
He just fell right into it. Anyway,
Yeah.
so that's in the aftermath of that.
That's crazy.
I couldn't even bring
It's
myself to watch it. It's the struggle session. It was the struggle session. It's the Canadian version of the struggle session.
I can't believe
We're
that.
so sorry that Jews are feeling unsafe.
That is so wild.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
So this person writes, American Jews. We Canadian Jews need you to lobby your government to give us asylum. Number one, I love that you want to go to America before Israel. What does that say? I just want to say, what does that say? I just want to say, if your whole point of Israel and supporting it is, then what does it say that you're like,
touche.
Well, before we go to Israel, let's take just a brief stop off in Michigan for a second. Let's check out Detroit. I don't know. I love your response to this was killing me. You wrote, because she says, lobby your government to give us asylum. And you wrote, it's called a mental health facility, Danielle. Hasn't been called an asylum in decades. Just,
you helped me with it. Or you signed off. We were sitting in the desert.
Yes.
We were sitting in the desert. Sitting in the red sand desert in the south of Jordan, where Star Wars was filmed, where The Mummy Returns was glorious. Open, just and I'm like, hey Matt, do you like this reply? And you're like, it's fucking perfect. Send it. And I sip my Turkish coffee. And I press send.
I love it. It really was this moment of just like, man, look what God made. Oh, that's a good ass tweet.
It's more like, look what God made. Oh, and this desert's nice.
Yeah, this is a pretty good desert. Anyways, I love this little exchange. I love how insane Canadians are getting. Just a little bit more of this fucking guy, Jesse Brown. He later went on to CNN.
Oh wow, he's achieving full market penetration.
He is. This is the dream, dude.
The Atlantic.
This is why you become a Hesperus, and I'm very much convinced of this.
Yeah.
Thank you for that question. I think it's surprising to a lot of people because Canada is associated with politeness and kindness, and that we're a pluralistic, multicultural society where people generally have lived harmoniously together. So it is surprising to see that Canada become one of the worst countries in the world when it comes to this post-October 7th spike in anti-Jewish hate.
All right, so just very important.
It's the anti-kike spike.
That's right, anti-kike spike.
AKS, baby.
AKS. It is important to really take in what he just said here, which is that it's surprising to a lot of people who are not Canadian, especially people, in the United States, because Canada is just known for being, polite and good and kind, and for being contrite and sorry and whatnot. And we just it's surprising that people who are known for being such, a liberal, open people can be so hateful. And then he immediately goes on to say this.
There are many factors. I think that you can't ignore the fact that we have tripled our Muslim population in just about 20 years. By and large, Muslims have lived in Canada.
And I want to be polite about this. I want to be, let me be clear.
You just got done saying, I know, shocking to hear that Canadians can be so hateful
and unwelcoming.
But the reason for that is it's not actually the Canadians doing it. It's the Muslims are coming in from their country and infecting us with their homegrown anti-Semitism that they learned from the schools.
Harmoniously and without incident up until this post-October 7th era. The fact of the matter is, and it's an uncomfortable topic for some, we are bringing in people from countries where hatred of Jews is taught in schools. And unlike other countries, there's very little done when people come to Canada to educate and naturalize them to say, this is not how we do things here.
Oh yeah, it's some sort of residential school for people to go to, like a re-education thing, so that you can get all the people of the sort of the savages together.
Yeah,
and
you know how those people are taught to hate Jews in school?
Mm-hmm.
They're sitting in school, as kids,
and then
and they notice that like 4 of their classmates aren't there today, and they say to the teacher, "Where are my 4 friends?" And the teacher says, "Oh, the Jews killed them."
The Jews killed them. Exactly. And also, I'm sorry, but he cannot sit there and be like, in these countries, they teach people to hate Jews. And it's like, you are on TV teaching people right now to hate Muslims. You are literally doing it. It's insane. It's maddening.
And
just watching, and I'm like, you're blind and deaf to your own goddamn brain?
And spending time in an Arab country, it's my first time.
No.
Well, no, it's not true. I was in Palestine.
That's true.
And actually talking to people, how do I even put this? It's like, it's not about hating Jews, not hating Jews. It's just about seeing what the fuck's happening.
Yes.
It's not, they're not going with hate in their hearts.
No.
They're exhausted.
No.
They're sad. And they're full of love for any human being who manages to stay human.
Yeah.
And any Jewish human being who manages to stay human.
Yes.
When people like Jesse Brown want us to, abandon our humanity in the name of some bullshit idea of what he thinks Jewishness is.
Yes.
It's just such a fucking lie, and it's also such a projection.
It is.
I was taught to hate Arabs and Muslims in my Hebrew school.
Yes.
And quite frankly, at my very polite, very utopian, very peace-loving, very optimistic Hebrew Zionist summer camp, where we thought that the occupation was bad,
right,
and the settlements were bad, and that torturing Palestinians was bad, we were still taught to hate them because we were lied to about them and their history was erased, and we were made to be indifferent about them.
Yes.
And indifference and hatred when it comes to people being brutalized and tortured and genocided amounts to the same thing.
Yeah.
And in some ways, I prefer the hatred to the indifference.
Right. Yeah.
The callousness.
Yeah.
And the ignorance.
Yeah.
That this guy, fuck Jesse Brown, man.
I know.
Fuck Jesse Brown.
Fuck him. He is an ignorant. I wouldn't even say ignorant because, I guess ignorance implies not knowing things. At this point, he is a calculated racist. He's a calculated Jewish supremacist.
He's a Jewish supremacist.
And it is just it is projection. It is total fucking projection because his inherent hatred of Muslims, his inherent hatred and distrust of Palestinians is how he got here. It's the only way he could have gotten here. Because if he hadn't grown up being told essentially these were the new Nazis, it's hard to say that he would just be able to adopt that now to do sort of the reverse fucking.
Yeah, there's sort of a chicken and egg thing because it could be that he wasn't taught to hate Muslims. He was just taught to think that Jews were super special and superior and uniquely in danger, and whoever wants to get us. So that's the seed that's planted, and then it hatches, and then whoever is against us must be. But it's all.
I mean,
it's 6 to 1. Half
I guess
dozen the other.
without trying to psychoanalyze him and see where exactly his trauma started with it, I just I have trouble watching someone who is so clearly, I mean, grifting. Like whenever we talk about grifting, we always, Daniel and I talk about this a lot. Like who is actually grifting and what is the definition of grifting? And to me, I think one of the main components of grifting is being knowingly obtuse, is deliberately changing facts in your head, changing a narrative in your head, specifically so that you can get this this particular positionality in the market, in the media space. And this is what I was going to say earlier before playing the video. You can see why a lot of people choose this path. Because you do get stuff. You get, I like as we were on the plane to Jordan, I was shocked at like thinking about, I've not done any, what do you call it? Like conferences or whatnot, but I know some like anti-Zionist Jews who have done things like they go to conferences and talk and whatnot. There's conferences once in a blue moon. For the most part, they're pretty new. It's kind of a new burgeoning sort of thing where you're seeing.
It's not an industry.
It's not an industry. And you look at the Hasbara industry and how much fucking money there is in it, how much prestige there is in it, the way you get treated, the niceties of it. You see that in people like Michael Rappaport, who for no other reason other than I get to fly back and forth to this country and live it up. Like
Jesse Brown will visit Israel in the next year.
100%.
He'll be invited there.
100%.
No, it's 100% true. And I think,
but you see that with like the influencers. You see that with the political class, of course. I mean, fucking just look at the former mayor. What was it, Eric Adams? You know, he's someone who knows how he appreciates a bribe. Like it's a level of it's corruption. Now, on the political level, it is like legally it is corruption, right? But it's soul corrupting for these fucking media people because they are absolutely finding their positions. They get to go on CNN. They get to go on the fucking whatever cable news panel. They get to go on one of many fucking Zionist conferences that exist that we play videos from all the fucking time. And they happen all over the world.
The blue background.
Yeah, right.
Shows.
Blue that's hard to say. Blue background.
It's a background.
It's hard to say.
Blue
background show. Yeah, you see a blue background, and you've got a fucking Star of David with
there's a new one,
few letters.
The AJC, or UJA one, where you've got this woman talking about how AI is now our friend because it means that Jews don't have to try to control the entire media.
That's
We'll
right.
play that another time.
Yes,
but
yeah, there's tons of these fucking things.
It's the new Borscht Belt.
Yes, exactly. You get to do the circuit, and you see these influencers doing the circuit. You see media people doing the circuit, and it's not just about like these low-level influencers. It's about fucking people with an actual platform. It's about your Jake Tappers and your Dana Bashes, and like you see the level of niceties, the nice things that you get from being Zionist.
Jesse Brown is officially on Jake Tapper and Dana Bash's radar after that. After that hit.
Exactly. And this is what he's going for. This is the positionality. I have moved away from an old, at this point, he can't go back to what Canada land was.
He was already losing audience before this.
Yes.
There were all kinds of like mini scandals and like people were grumbling. Like there was just, he was taking, his foreign policy takes have always been dog shit.
Right. Yeah.
And so he knows that the peak era of Canada land was, roughly speaking, peak progressivism, Bernieism, woke, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And it was a prestige show.
Yeah.
But that window of prestige came and went.
Yeah.
And he needed a new, Papa's got a brand new bag.
That's right. That's right. And I get it. Flying 13 hours, even though it took a long time, but flying 13 hours in a plane going somewhere where I didn't pay for the flight was the first time I realized I was just like, it was a little long, but I wish I had a career where people would fly me out to places.
Yeah, you were like, that's good.
Yeah, I was like,
Debege.
Debege. I thought debete and debege. And I truly, I was like, if you just sell your soul a little bit, you get to be flown out to places.
Imagine flying business class.
Oh my God. Anyways, Jesse Brown, congratulations, you soulless fuck. Before last thing I want to play or I want to show for you, I had just tweeted something. Someone was saying Twitter has become insanely toxic. This is the Zionist Receipts account. The Zionist Observer was the previous name of it. Zoe Brown is now the name. It's receipts_LOL, and they're a great account. Everyone should follow them. They've been archiving a lot of the genocide. And this person noticed that Twitter has become insanely fucking toxic. And I pointed out that if you're wondering why it feels like everyone has gone more insane and everyone is just fighting all the time on fucking Twitter, it's because, well, one of the reasons is Israel just quintupled its PR budget to $730 million.
Semicolon.
Yeah.
Experts say it won't work.
Yeah. By the way, experts like me and you at the Baddest Bar podcast have been saying from the beginning it won't work. But anyways, I just pointed that out. I was just like, just so you know, everyone. And our boy Adam Lewis Klein, who was Jesse's best friend, who was, I mean, at this point,
his spiritual advisor.
Yes. Props to him almost, because I'm like, not for nothing. Jesse has a new vocabulary.
Yeah, see, Adam Lewis Klein, it can't be a grifter.
No, I don't think he's a grifter.
No, but to be a spiritual advisor to a grifter, that's a great grift.
That's a nice. You get to be put as like the overhead compartment.
Yeah, you're like Ronald Reagan's astrologer.
Yeah, exactly. You're Rabbi Shmuley. That's this is the spiritual advisor to Jesse Brown, Adam Lewis Klein. He wrote back this tweet in which he says, Matt, maybe you're just a bad guy, which I'm sorry, I don't know how that relates. But in this tweet, he puts out one of his wonderful little graphics that he makes.
His little memelets.
His little memelets that he puts out. That he's very proud of his little memelets. And this one, it took me a second because my brain couldn't process something so stupid. He wrote, anti-Zionism is anti-Zionism. But
no hyphens on either one.
Nope.
Both one word.
But very important. There's a difference. The first anti-Zionism is in blue, and the second anti-Zionism is in red. So he's saying,
this is his version of love is love. Like Lin-Manuel Miranda on stage at the.
I wish it was, but it's better than that, because what he's saying, which does not translate
at all
to paper, is anti-Zionism is anti-Zionism. Now that doesn't work if you're not hearing it.
That's right.
That is, if you're watching it, it just looks like you had a misprint that says, oh wait, did you mean anti-Zionism is anti-Semitism?
This is his whole, nuanced point he thinks he's making, which is that it's not anti-Semitism, it's its own thing, and that thing is bad.
It should be
and we need to let them know that the thing it's equivalent to itself is like 1 equals 1.
Yes. Well, yeah. 1 equals 1. It's so.
Now let me tell you about 1.
Oh my God. It is so funny.
And then underneath it, he just did a.
The first rule of Fight Club is the first rule of Fight Club. This dude is, I love it. This guy, just God bless you. God bless you, because he's got more words under there.
Just a bunch of MS Word, like thesaurus search terms.
More words better.
Harasses, libels, gaslights, abuses, mocks, murders, vandalizes. What these verbs? Desecrates, denigrates, erases, stalks, doxes, ethnically cleanses, genocides, Jews and Israelis. And then there's
a hashtag,
a blue circle.
Yeah, for no reason. And then a hashtag, say no to anti-Zionism.
No, but hold on.
Oh, yeah?
Should we say no to anti-Zionism or should we say no to
anti-Zionism? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
It's not in red or blue. How are we to know, Adam Lewis Klein?
How are colorblind people to protect themselves from
what
the scourge?
Are you doing this ableist bullshit where you don't even let it be known to colorblind people which one's the bad one? I mean, his whole point, which is very important for him to get across, is supposed to be anti-Zionism doesn't need to be anti-Semitism because anti-Zionism should be as stigmatized as anti-Semitism.
That's right.
Which is something you can kind of only achieve if you try to make it synonymous with an already stigmatized thing.
Right.
Now, because most people don't know what the fuck anti-Zionism is, and only sort of know what Zionism is through what Zionists do and say, anti-Zionism does not seem like a stigmatized thing. And in fact, for most people, it would seem like, I don't really know. It seems like a complicated thing. But because he lives in this universe where he thinks everyone is inside of his brain, this makes total fucking sense to him.
It's like that John Mulaney show, Everybody's Here.
Yes. Everybody is here. And the truth of it is, no one's here, Adam. Very few people.
You're alone.
You are very alone, and no one knows.
That's a bathroom tile underneath you.
Yes,
you're naked and you're trembling.
You're talking to yourself. That phone is disconnected. And listen, I'm all for you figuring it out. And
the call is coming from within the house.
Yeah,
and the house is inside the house.
The house is the house, dude. Oh man!
Well, you had a great response to that.
Oh yeah.
You don't have your tweet?
No, I don't. My response.
You kind of just did it.
Yeah, it was great messaging, man. Good stuff.
That'll work.
Yeah, that'll work, dude. Definitely keep
really
doing
proving those experts wrong when they say the $730 million isn't going to get you anywhere.
I know. I was just
really defying the skeptics.
Of all the tweets to randomly decide to choose to reply that to, I love it that it was the $730 million this year, which is a quadrupling of the previous Hezbollah budget.
Yeah.
Nearly,
and he is the future of the franchise.
He absolutely is, dude. He absolutely is.
Inshallah, he's the future.
Inshallah, and yeah. So, shout out to you. We love you, Adam Lewis Klein. Please don't stop doing it. We love what you do. We're big fans, and we're big fans of all of you out there.
Hell yeah,
that's been a pod.
It has been. I'm so glad we got to do this from here.
Me too. It's really nice.
And it's now almost dark outside.
I know. It's time for dinner. We're gonna eat some, dude. We're gonna eat some Buffalo Wild Wings.
It's a Buffalo Wild Wings right up on the square where we're sitting. It was the first thing Matt ate when he got here.
It is. Yeah, it's called Buffalo Wings and Onions, or Buffalo Rings and Onions. No, Buffalo Wings and Onions. Buffalo Wings and Rings. That's what it's called. And it's delicious. It's really good. And one of our listeners actually hit me up and said, I know the people who started that franchise in Jordan. It's actually really good. You should go to it. And I was like, I already did, dog. So we're going to go get some Buffalo Wings and Rings. Shout out to producer Adam Levin. Shout out to all of you out there for listening to another episode, watching another episode. Patreon.com/badassbara. Badassbara@gmail.com for all your questions, comments, and concerns. All right, everyone. Thanks again so much for listening. And until next time, from the river to the sea.
Lord Father Jesus, please put your holy lips around my asshole and suck the anti-Semitism out of me. I'm so sorry.
Oh, that is graphic. That's graphic.
Jumping jacks was us. Push-ups was us. Krav Maga us. All karate us. Taking Molly us. Michael Jackson us. Yamaha keyboards us. Jar Jar Binks not us. Andor was us. Heath Ledger Joker us. Endless breadsticks us.